so weird.
So good, right?
Hmm.
Still have technology issues in this day and age.
Yeah. Awesome. So today we have role playing with Saliee.
Hi, ma'am.
Can you hear us?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, awesome. So I'll be here to assist you guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me. You conduct your workshop, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will answer it for you. Okay, Tarn?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Sonia.
No problem.
Hi. Okay, so first, I have been practicing your name. So tell me if I say this right. Saliee.
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 Yes, ma'am.
Saliee. Kind of?
Yeah.
Hearing
Right.
it?
Yeah.
Saliee. Bear with me. Every time I say it wrong, make sure you let me know because I want to get it right. It's perfect.
Yes.
One of the scenarios that I looked into, because last time that we had spoke, from my understanding, you have gone on interviews, right, for jobs?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. How many interviews have you gone on?
3 interviews.
Sonia, the volume's like a bit low.
Yep.
I can't
Okay.
hear her.
Okay. How many interviews?
3. 3 interviews, ma'am.
And on 3 interviews? Okay, nice. Okay, so I have a scenario, and what I would want you to do is after I tell you the scenario, there's 3 choices, and you tell me which one you would choose.
Okay.
And why. Okay. So let's just say you're at a working firm, okay? And the boss says to you, "I need you to organize a lunch for a fellow employee who is retiring." You've never ever done or planned a party before. Okay, so you have no knowledge of what to do when it comes to planning a party. So the 3 scenarios that you have is A, tell your boss that you can't do it. You're like, "I'm really sorry. This is not. I can't do this." 2, you ask the boss to pick somebody else. You've never done this before. Number 3, say yes, no problem. Talk to someone in the company who has done this before and get some advice. When would you pick?
Third one. Third one, ma'am. Yes.
One? Perfect. Why would you pick the third one?
These are for you.
Because he's a boss. I can't say no to him. I will say that I will try my best in this.
In the situation तुम best करोगे.
Yeah.
तुम क्यों boss in क्यों may why would you say no to your boss?
क्योंकि मेरे को वो मतलब आता है तो मैं ट्राई करूँगी उसके लिए.
Okay. So she's saying that she would want to make sure that she tries her best before saying no to the opportunity.
Hey, I understand Hindi too, because I watch a lot of Hindi movies.
Oh, wow.
So if you
I'm
can't
pretty
say
good at
something,
it.
you can learn Hindi.
Yeah.
I'll eventually start talking, and then you'll eventually start laughing. I talk really fast. Okay. One of the, you're absolutely right. One thing is that you should always be open to trying new things. Because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean that you can't learn and there aren't resources for you to be able to do it. And it's always good to experience new things within the job that you're working at to have opportunities like that. But I'm really glad you picked number 3. That's really good. Okay, so now let's say we're in an interview. You're interviewing for a job. What kind of job would you want? What would be your ideal job?
कौन सी job चाहिए?
Bank as a bank officer, like bank, any bank job.
Office.
Yeah.
So let's just say I'm the manager at a bank. You're applying for a job.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Why are you so interested in this job position?
Um, because I like accounts. I like the bank field the most. That's why I choose this job. And I am interested in to learn more things in this bank field. That's it.
And let's just say you want. This is the bank of. Okay, this is the Bank of India. Okay, I'm the manager of Bank of India. Do you know about company or the Bank of India? Know anything about banks? You worked in it before?
So तुम any banks पे कभी like apply किया, तुम कभी like search किया बारे में कुछ पता है?
नहीं कुछ नहीं मैंने सर्च तो नहीं किया पर मेरे को बैंक में एग्जैक्टली क्या आता है पता है.
Okay. So no, she doesn't really have any knowledge of the bank.
Okay. So आप ये भी कह सकते हैं that मैं जाती हूँ, मेरे accounts हैं, मैं कभी बैंक में कभी काम नहीं किया, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a bank account? आपके पास बैंक account है?
Yes, ma'am.
So जय आप interview में होंगे, you have to remember to be a little bit smart. Say, you know, I never worked in a bank before. मैं कभी काम नहीं किया बैंक में, but बैंक में जरूर आती हूँ. हमारे अकाउंट सीखते हैं और you know मुझको अच्छा लगता है दूसरों के साथ काम करना. So always make sure that जब आपको कोई भी सवाल पूछे आपके पास जवाब होना चाहिए. भी पॉजिटिव नोट का जब आप कहेंगे मैं कब नहीं हमको मालूम नहीं बैंक में कैसे काम होता है ये वो तो आप सीख सकते हैं, राइट? पर आपने जो पहली इंप्रेशन देनी है वो इंप्रेशन है आई गेस मैं बैंक में आती हूँ मैं बैंक अकाउंट मैं पैसे लेके आती हूँ मैं you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. My next question. What would you say are your greatest strengths?
What are your greatest strengths?
Strengths.
Strength. Oh, communication skills, good communication skills. Positive attitude.
We've been training them. We've been drilling them on this. So
Good communication skills, positive attitude, multitasker, and emotional.
Emotional, okay. और आप क्या कहेंगे आपकी biggest weakness?
Weakness that I get anger.
Next question. आपके पास कोई experience है?
Yeah, I have company experience. I have teaching experience. I have gaming experience.
Yes. So your teaching experience.
Yeah.
What did you learn from your teaching experience? What did that teach you that you can bring into this job at the bank?
At the back.
तो जब आप टीचर की पोजीशन कर रहे थे जो जॉब कर रहे थे आपने वो जॉब में क्या सीखा जो आज आप जब बैंक में काम करेंगे आपके लिए आप जो टीचिंग थी वो टाइम पीरियड की टीचर के आप क्या सीखा?
हर एक पर्सन का इमोशनल फीलिंग सीखा. अगर मैं खुद बहुत एंग्री हो गई तो कैसे सॉफ्टनेस लाए वो सीखा.
Yeah, okay. anybody ever fired you from a job?
No, man. No.
Can you work in a group environment
Group environment. Not more than
with other
10.
people?
पसंद है
अच्छा है, मेरे को पसंद है ग्रुप के साथ काम करने में।
अपने स्पेयर टाइम में क्या करते हैं?
स्पेयर टाइम में इंटरनेट पे सर्च कुछ ना कुछ नॉलेजेबल थिंग्स सर्च करती हूँ। I mostly search IS officer things. My dream is to become an IS officer, so I search IS officer a lot on internet. The books of IS
Okay.
officer, the taste of IS officer.
What is an ISF officer?
What, man?
What is an IS officer?
Okay. IS officer is a like police officer. That's the secretary of the prime minister, which work
Wow.
all the government issues or the project of the government.
If you ever became an IS officer, what would you do?
First of all, I'll get very happy that I'm becoming IS officer. I get very proud because my mom and dad, the dream is also that I am IS officer. So first I get
Okay.
happy, and then I do from the heart. I do work from the heart to my country, my home, etc.
Okay, so my last question for you for our job interview before I hire you or I don't hire you for your bank position at Bank of India, why do you think I should hire you?
Because I have good communication skills. I have not more knowledge. I have something knowledge that I think I can use in this bank or क्या बोलते हैं उसको हो
Okay,
सकता है
take your
बैंक
time.
में
Yeah.
and I try my best in this job to take the job slowly and frequently in the bank or career.
Okay. So another way of saying that would be try to use things that describe you as a person. So I'm very hardworking. Because that when you say something like I'm very hardworking, that means that you're really up for anything. You can give me any type of work and I'm willing to try my best to complete it. Right? So use words that describe you as a person. That I'm a people's person. That's kind of like your communication skills, right? And your teaching experience in the sense of understanding people's emotions. Because a bank at the bank, a bank is very stressful because people come in such different circumstances, right? कई बार बैंक में आते हैं और उनको पैसे अभी चाहिए और इतने नहीं हैं जहाँ कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है emotions आते हैं, right? So a bank is a position like that. So when you say I'm a people's person, that describes you in the sense that आप किसी के भी साथ बात कर सकते हैं. So definitely when you're practicing interviews or the next time we speak, when we should do this again, be very confident, right? So when you're saying it, you're like, sir, I think, or ma'am, sir or ma'am, why should we hire you? You should hire me because I'm very hardworking, a people's person. I like numbers, like math, and I feel that I would be very suitable for this position. We'll give you the best that I have. gonna end it off. So that's something definitely we'll keep practicing. That no matter what job interview you go to, they're just gonna be like, wow, I wanna hire her. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to also talk to you about your IS officer.
Okay.
Because I know that even last time when we spoke in the big group, you had mentioned it at that time as well.
Yeah.
When you're doing your research, are you researching how to become an IS officer?
At first time when I'm researching on the online, type how to become an IS officer. Then I'm search what is the book I prefer to get the exams of IS officer. And third is that what kind of test that comes in IS officers exams.
And like you write this all down and you have it with you? That's what I do. Every time I'm researching anything, I write everything down so I can always go back to it. Easier. I didn't even get a chance to wish you a Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2017.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, ma'am. Happy New Year.
Big plans for this year?
What, ma'am?
Wait, plan say.
Yeah, I'm joining a bank class because
Okay.
I want to give an government banking exam. I'm thinking that actually because I want to get
Nice.
job in bank line. And after suppose I get selected in bank after 2 to 3 months, then I get giving the IS officers exam.
Wow, big plans. A lot of
Yeah.
studying.
Yeah. Actually, I'm starting studies of that IS officer exam. Not more, little.
को IS officer एग्जाम के लिए कितना टाइम पीरियड सीखने your exam लिखने को?
Actually, ma'am, if there is exam, so lots of people, lots of students do whole day study, do whole day study. Around at least we do study at 8 hours. At least, yeah, for IS exam. And there is a 4 types of exam like multi-task skill exam, math exam, knowledge exam, and English exam. But the most of the exams is on maths exam. If maths is good, then exam will get cleared.
The best thing about India, everybody is so good in math.
Yeah, me too.
Cute. My sister, she's amazing at math.
Wow.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
You can ask me anything.
I get very freak in the interview. I get smiling faces in interview. Actually, I gave interview at I think last day on that is IT company. The ma'am asked me question on Excel, computer basis company is that, and she asked me on IT. I, on Excel. She asked me the sums of the Excel, pie chart, whichever in Excel is that. And she asked me what you want in the salary, and also I said as the company standard. And then she asked me if I gave you 5 or 10 rupees, so that is okay for you. So I said, no, ma'am. I hope you pay at least that amount, so which I fulfill my needs. I say that.
Really good.
Thank you.
You should. That's really good.
Thank you.
That's really smart because you know what you need.
Yeah. Actually, I gave 3 interviews in a different field. I gave first interview in bank, second interview in teaching line, third interview in IT company.
Wow. You're already getting so much practice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When I
How
yeah, ma'am, what?
no, go on.
I get little bit fear when I giving the interview. I get what I do now? Do this or this? I get confused.
One thing in interviews, and I noticed it when we were practicing right now,
Yeah.
is we always feel like we're so rushed
Okay.
that we can't take our time to answer. That we have to do it immediately. Abhi kaha or abhi jawab do. Right? It's one of those. You know, example when I'm talking to you, Aako Sulahuchu, right?
Yeah.
It's okay to just look at me, the person that's interviewing you, or even like 10 seconds,
Yeah.
right? To give yourself some time and then just answer it with patience and calmness. I think that also takes the fear away. Because we're not rushed. Nobody, unless somebody has a timer and they're like, "Aapke paas bas 30 seconds hai, abhi jawab do." Right? But I said, look, we get this. So next time when we're practicing as well, we're gonna go nice and slow. And like I said to you before, the more you practice, the more that you practice. मैं आपके साथ practice करूँगी जहाँ आपके घर वाले जो हैं उनके उनके साथ practice करो. Practice करेंगे उतना ही confidence आएगा. Confidence आएगा जब आपको कोई सवाल पूछेगा आपके पास ऐसे जवाब आए. Because you practiced it,
Yeah.
so you'll know it right away.
Yeah.
So it's always good to practice. Always good to practice. Hard, but it's really it's good to practice. It's important. Fear still talks fear sits right here, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those the fear just sits there and you're like, oh shut up. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing week.
Yeah.
Best of luck on any interviews that are coming along, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Wow. Thank you. Me too, ma'am.
Awesome.
I admire your confidence.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sonia.
No problem. Thank you, Taryn, for all your help. So what we'll do is we'll help Saliee kind of practice her skills, and then when we have our second session anytime soon, it should be a good interview, a strong interview.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for your
Thank you,
time.
ma'am.
No problem. I'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. So beautiful. So beautiful.
अच्छी दिखती है ना, ma'am?
Yeah, she's very beautiful.